Hello and welcome to another Virtual Report. I'm Deborah Cedillo-Dugan. Let's talk about bicycles. Phoenix is becoming very quickly a bicycle-friendly city. In fact, they were just awarded by the League of American Bicyclists a bronze award for all this wonderful biking that's happening right here in the city of Phoenix. Joining me now is Marielle Brown. She is the Active Transportation Program Manager. Marielle, it's great seeing you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So let's talk about this League of American Bicyclists. Who are they, and what is this award all about?
So the League of American Bicyclists is the largest and by far the longest running bicycling group in the nation. They were founded over 100 years ago. They've been doing bicycle-friendly communities for probably only 20 or 30 years, but it's really a program that hundreds of communities participate in. It's quite rigorous. The evaluation gets harder and harder and longer every year. And it's really saying, are you bicycle friendly? Is it a place where people want to bike? And so we were awarded bronze. The system goes all the way up to diamond, from bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and then diamond, but no one is actually at diamond. It's that rigorous. So we are looking at this as a starting place and an opportunity to grow and become even more bike friendly. Our goal is platinum, as stated in our bike master plan, though with the caveat diamond didn't exist back then.
Well, I love we at least have a place mark, a benchmark, if you will, like you said, in the bronze. Well, how many miles, two-way miles, does the city of Phoenix have for bicyclists today?
We have just over 1,062 miles of
Mhm.
two-way bicycle lanes in the city. Two-way miles of bicycle lanes.
That sounds great, and they're all over. I mean, you see them, from the I know from the South Mountain, all the way up to way up here, I-17 from the north, east, west. Um, let's talk a little bit about the benchmarks you had to reach to even get to be bronze. Do you know what those are? The criteria?
So it's not, it's kind of an overall look. The application, I want to say, was about over 40 pages of
Wow.
texted answers. So they don't say it's just one thing, but they look at five different categories. They look at how you're doing in education, encouragement, evaluation, which is kind of planning, engineering, and then enforcement. And so it's not just City of Phoenix streets. It's really looking at everyone. We reached out to our friends in the advocacy community. We reached out to bike clubs. Everyone that has a role in bicycling or that participates in bicycling ends up reflected in that application because they're looking at the overall strength of the community. And one thing that really rose to the top for me is we're a fabulous mountain biking city. We have over 200 miles of single track in the city, and there's nothing compares, or almost no city would compare to the level of mountain biking we have within our city limits.
I know
It's just
it really
beautiful.
is incredible. So let's chat about the Grand Canalscape. I know that just opened in February, and that is gorgeous. I mean, when
Mhm.
they opened that up, it's also pedestrian friendly, bike friendly. People who are running all along the line. It's got kind of a one stop shop for anybody who has any kind of mode of transportation they want to do.
Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful, and it's been just a huge boon to the people who live nearby, or even people traveling from farther away to get to it. And I actually live a few blocks from it, so I can say personally, for sure, it's just been wonderful. I see families in my neighborhoods, walking and biking, and maybe the parents walking with children biking or having little scooters. It's great. And since the coronavirus, we've seen an increase in biking along the canal, biking and walking, and it's been a great opportunity for people to really get outdoors in a socially distant way.
I know, I'm so glad you brought that up. I mean, this coronavirus has impacted our lives in so many different ways, and quite frankly, feeling like sometimes you're sequestered and cloistered into your own home, getting out and get some exercise and biking is a wonderful way to do it. And you hit it. You can still be socially distancing as well. Let's talk about some of the other projects coming around, because I know that there's a lot coming in the next 2, 3, 5 year plan. Can you give us some highlights?
So right now we're working on a couple of really exciting upcoming capital improvement projects. So the Oak Street project is getting close to starting to get built. So that will be a great connecting for an opportunity to connect people along Oak Street, and then over the freeway. There's an existing bike ped bridge there. We're also looking at the the Third Ave and Fifth Ave
Oh,
project. We are starting that. That will be the first two-way cycle track in town, or two-way protected bike lane to get people over the freeway safely. So that's going to be really exciting. And we also are working on a Third Street project. So that's coming up as well. We really, we're looking to see what else is coming up. We do have the active transportation planning process that we're going to be launching soon. So this will be the update to our bike master plan, but we are calling it active transportation to be more inclusive of the people who want to walk or want to roll on scooters or use assistive devices, to really capture more than just biking. When we're building paths and when we're building hawks, that serves, everyone who's not in a car.
well, let's talk about actually the planning process. And I'm glad you brought that up, because it's not just a bunch of engineers sitting in City Hall saying, hey, I think let's just do this or do that. You have a very active community that you're out and about with in meetings, and people have a voice on what they want and where they want it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm really excited for this planning process, because we're not just looking at our existing bicycling community, which is great and engaged, but we're also going forward and looking at everyone, all of our residents, because, really the question of how do we prioritize space on our streets? And, if we're hearing that people want more opportunities for active transportation, so we want to really talk to people. What does that look like to them in their communities? What are their values around it, and what do they want to see on their streets? And then we're specifically looking at what are our policies and procedures, and how do we make that happen and make sure that our streets match our residents' values. So it really won't be just a lot of engineers kind of drawing on a map in a room. It's going to be a lot of talking to the community, and then looking at policies and procedures rather than figuring out the where. We're going to figure out the how do we build this, because we've had years of perfecting our process for building for cars, and now people are saying, hey, we want more than that. So we have to figure out, well, what does that look like? What are our priorities? And we really want the residents to guide us in that. We don't want it to just be the engineers and planners sitting in the room doing that work.
Absolutely. Before we leave, I just really want to talk about the importance of safety on the road for both the cars and the drivers who are driving those cars, but also for bike safety, and the importance of wearing helmets and the appropriate gear. If you're, you're early, it's dusk or it's dawn, whatever the case may be, give us just kind of a shout out of making sure those folks are safe.
Yeah, so the most important thing you could do is be visible, get lights, get a front light, a white light, get a rear red light. You can get lights now that plug into USB and they just charge really easily. You never have to replace the batteries. Or you can get ones that run off of a little watch battery and you just snap onto your bike. So the installation process is painless. Get lights, they're cheap, they prevent collisions, they let people see where you are, and also you're legally required to have a front light and a reflector, although really you should get a red rear light.
And don't forget those helmets.
Yes, and that
Get
too.
those
You can
helmets.
even put lights on your helmets.
And there you go. And a vest. I mean, there's so many different. It just always drives me nuts when you see a bicyclist and they're not clothed properly, especially if I'm driving. I'm like, oh my goodness. So, Marielle, thank you so much. Well, I know you're recent with the city, so welcome as a city employee, and thanks for all your great work that you're doing. I know you guys have a team of folks there at the streets department. So thanks again, and it's great meeting you.
It's great to meet you too. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. For Phoenix TV Virtual Reporting, I'm Deborah Cedillo Duguid.